Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, Casey Knives Fast, of course, sent me a few knives here to check out. Sent me 3 of them. Really appreciate that, Casey. And I've kind of been going through it. I've been carrying them, and we have the Kizer Mad Tanto in front of us. And I tell you what, this is a video I really didn't want to make and almost didn't, but I feel like I have a duty to make this and show you guys. But yes, this is the Kizer Mad Tanto. It's a Damn design. Our good friend Adrian, there you go, from Damn Designs. Yep, it is his design. Really good look. I love Adrian's design profile and design style. And not to mention, Adrian's just an awesome guy. He really is. But in carrying this knife, I've discovered, and I don't know the how or why, I mean, my knives don't get overly hard use, really. I mean, I cut a lot of rope and that type of thing, but that's it. I mean, I don't baton them through things and all that other stuff. And, I'm a big anti-spine whack guy, so I don't abuse knives. And in just carrying this knife and using it a very little bit, especially, well, I don't do that, especially when they're somebody else's knives, for sure. And I've discovered some things about the Mad Tanto that's really, well, it's just not good, in my opinion. So, I mean, I can tell you right now, that wasn't doing that when I first got it. I will have to admit, at least I didn't notice it. But in using it and flipping it and stuff, it's just it's kind of gotten worse. Now, that's just annoying, to be perfectly honest with you. And I don't know the how and why. And when it's deployed, I mean, it's solid. There's no lock rock or anything like that. No wiggle, no wobble. But the one thing that I did discover is it does kind of have a weak detent, and I believe the rattling portion is part of that. But, if you give it a good solid flick, and now there it's got a little bit of wiggle, but nothing too major. The pivot might be coming loose a little bit, but it still feels like it did when I got it, so I don't think it's come loose that much. But the one thing about it is if you get a weak flip, I'm going to try to show it to you. That was kind of a weak flip. Oh yeah, looky there. It's not locking up. And I'm throwing that blade there. I threw that blade back a lot with more force that time, and it did lock up. Now, like I said, if you give it a good authoritative, it's yeah, and no, I'm not going to spine whack it. That's ridiculous. But it's locked up, right? But that weak flip, no, that one was good. It locked up there. That was kind of weak. Yeah, that was a weak flip. And it sounded like it locked up, but it didn't. So, that should have... Oh, hear that? Now it's rattling when it's open. I don't know. I don't know. It's the inner workings of the locking mechanism with that button, the spring. Now, I really need your feedback on this, because I need to know if you have a Mad Tanto, are you having any of these issues? I think that's something we need to share with the community and find out. And no, I'm not pitchforks and chasing down Kizer for anything. That's not what I'm doing. I'm pointing out an issue with a knife that I found. So this is the first issue I've ever had with a Kizer knife, and I want to know, is it this one, or is it a pattern problem? Is it a single knife? I hope so. God, I hope so. But if it's not, people need to know. And I would love to hear from you if you have one. Now, it's really weird. I discovered it today when I was flipping it, and I kind of got that lazy flip on it, and see the detent there, and then it came back shut, and I was like, wait a minute, that rattle, and I was like, okay, and I was just messing with it, and I got a lazy flip, and it was rattling when it was open, so I was like, well, it shouldn't, and I did that, and I'm not hitting the button. This is no BS. I'm not trying to pull anything over on you. It's solid there. You know, like I said, if you get, and it's not rattling, if you get a good flip on it, it's fine. But if you don't, it could be dangerous. So that's just kind of what there you go. Okay, there it's rattling. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'd really like to know, guys, do you have an issue with your Mad Tanto? Is it worth even doing a full review? I don't know. I probably won't. I just wanted to get this video out and show you guys what I found in carrying this knife. Like I said, it truly bums me out because I have several of Adrian's knives. I'm a big fan of Adrian. He's a friend of mine. And I'm just really, really bummed to see this happen to one of his designs. And it shouldn't happen to anybody's designs. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, this is kind of one of those videos that I don't like to make at all. But it's one that has to be made, I think. That's my opinion anyway. So, this is more of just kind of a, hey, what do you think? What's your experience? I hope this is I hope this is the only knife it ever happens to, and y'all love yours and carry them long time. Absolutely, 100%. Like I said, I'm not striking down Kizer for anything, or it's not my style. It's not what I do. But I need to point out what I find with a knife when I find it. So, otherwise, I love it. I love it. It feels absolutely wonderful in hand. It's really well there. It's the fit and finish overall is done. I love the micarta. I like everything else about that knife, but it's got a couple of issues that just, I can't get past. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. What are your thoughts? What are your... I kind of have been sharing these videos on the Kizer fan club, or, Kizer Facebook page. I'm wondering if I should. I probably should, because it's something people need to know. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments, guys. What do you think? Like I said, I don't want to dog Kizer out for anything. That's not my style, but people just need to know. So, love to hear your feedback, guys. Always appreciate you. Thank you so very much for stopping by today. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. I love talking to you. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.